This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to use Dropper. You go on the website it gave you, using username and password. You hit OK. Once you're there, you go on Ace Softcore expansion. This is the actual Dropper. This is the search tab. This is where you're going to put in like Shaco. If you put in Shaco, you do search. It's going to find Shacos right there. On the left side, you can see these are the accounts. If you click on one of them, this is the characters on the accounts. It shows the number of items on it. Like if you click on one of the characters, it's gonna show all the items the character has. If you want to make an image for the actual item, you just right click on it. It's gonna print out a link for you. There you go. There is a link. Alright, next thing. If you want to make multiple images for different rings or whatever items, you simply select them slowly. Just make sure not to overload it. You go on tree list. You put in a picture width you want. Let's go with 1000 or 2000, depends on how many items you want. Click on the link and there you go. So you see in here, if I had put like 800, number 3 would have gone right under. So far, this is if you want just like copy this to D2GSP, you just do copy image address. Alright, this is for the trade images. If you want to drop an item, you can simply select it. You click on the item name. Alright, and you simply click on drop. Put in the game name. Put in the value of the sell. If you make a sale for like 50 FG, you put in 50. I'm not gonna drop in this case, but still get the gist of it. If you want to find for specific items, you want to find like, I don't know, rare jewels. You head on search, it's gonna find rare jewels. If you want to find rare circlets, there you go. You want the real true, it's not gonna find any because I don't have any. If you want it false, you do false. There you go. You get the gist of it. I don't have any unidentified, so it's not gonna find it. I guess you understand so far. If you want to find some rune words, you just go for rune words. There you go. Just so you know, this is only got to filter 100 items at a time, right there. You can change it and right here, limit results. But so far, I'd say just keep it at 100, just to make sure it's not gonna overload your browser. If you want to find for some specific stats for the items, you just use commas and with no spaces. For example, if you want to find keywords for an item with strength, you just type in strength, str. Dexterity, you just put in dex. And for life, you just put in life. This is gonna find the keywords strength, dex, and life on one item. So if the item doesn't have these three stats, it's not gonna filter it. It's not gonna show up. So I have 47 items with these specific stats. If you want to find items with mana, there you go. I have 98 of them. So far, this is pretty good. Now, if you want to use, if you want to find a specific number of items, let's say Shacos, you just type in Shaco, you type in the number you want, and you do find items, not search, and you type in here. That's where the save list, or if you want to find a specific number of items. Beware though, it's gonna select them automatically, so be careful with that. If you want to use a save list function, you simply save the item right here. In this case, we're gonna, just to showcase this, we're gonna make an automated spirit monarch. So we're gonna search for monarch and 4 sockets. So there you go. It's gonna find monarchs with 4 sockets. The thing is, you want to put in the parentheses, because if you don't put in the parentheses and just put in 4, it's uh, it's gonna find all the keywords with 4. So in this case, it's also gonna find this. You see on the defense 148, and chance to block. It's also gonna show up on that. So and this one doesn't have any sockets. So this is gonna show up on the unique item, which you don't want. So you gotta make sure you put in the parentheses right there. There you go, and you only want one. So you do this. If you want to search for more items, you just press the plus button right there. If we're gonna search for runes, put in the keyword, comma, no space, and you put in rune. There you go. Alright. If you make a search for the first time, I'd say search for a higher number of items just to make sure it's gonna filter the specific items you want. Why I'm saying this is because if you look at am runes and art runes and tool runes, these specific keywords for tool, art, and am, you don't see them in other words. But for tall runes, tall, you can see that in vitality. For example, with the AO runes, it's 10 to vitality, and you have tall in there. So it's not gonna filter only tall runes. To do that, if you just look at tall rune, you can see poison resist. We're just gonna add in poison resist to make sure it's just gonna filter the tall runes right there. Honestly, if I were you, I'd just add in to make sure with all the everything you use. For example, for the tool runes, I just add in cold resist to make sure it's just gonna show up anything stupid. You can do it. It's like with any item. For example, for I don't know, Meras, you can put in like Mera and then all resistance or whatever. Get the gist of it. Alright, now if you just put in the specific stats you want and the number, you could see, alright, it's filtering them correctly. I'm just going to put the quantity I want. So next time you load the list, you know it's going to be working right. It's not going to show up something you don't want. 5 items, there you go, your unmade Spirit Monarch. You're going to type in unmade Spirit Monarch. There you go, you save the list. So I said saved. You refresh your page right there. If you look on save list, in the load list, excuse me, Unmade Spirit Monarch, there it is, load it, and it's gonna load it. If you want to drop it, you hit up drop. There you go. You put in a game name, password, and the value. There you go. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. If you have any questions, just send me up on Skype. I'm available most of the time. So there you go.